Now we'll be looking into the InstiView solution, which is the offline interactive data delivery platform. SenseSmart is the only vendor available in the world today who provides this technology platform that helps diversified industries in sharing of the information or data with the clients and internal users in an interactive way. Basically, SenseSmart is a 10-year-old organization. We provide software solutions and services for diversified industries, including banking, financial services, insurance, securities, manufacturing, retail, government, healthcare, etc. And we have got more than 600 plus man years of software experience. And we are partnered to Microsoft at various levels. That includes a gold partner with gold application development competency. And we are part of various associations globally. That includes the British Business Group, London Chamber of Commerce, NASCOM, CII, and other institutions. And all our products are in-house developed, and we own IP rights for them in 182 countries through Berne Convention. We are also ISO 9001-2008 certified by Guardian Independent of Europe. Coming back to this specific product, see today some of the challenges what we have is every B2C company, they share some sort of data with the client in the form of report or statement, and they are sent as an email attachment to the end clients. And today they are either PDF or general HTML. There is no interactiveness or anything that comes in place of that. So there is no intelligence. It's not personalized as well. The other challenge the industry facing today is the data what they are getting shared as part of a normal HTML or PDF file, which cannot be viewed comfortably across all the devices. With the Internet of Things, the people started accessing their personal data mostly on their mobile phones or tablets or iPads. So the resolution of these devices are differing from device to device. So these data or these reports or statements, when they are delivered to the end user, there are a lot of inconvenience for them to view. They need to magnify it using their finger to see only one portion of data and see them with crooked eyes. So a lot of inconveniences. And specifically these are all like customary statements, a monotonous process. There is no sales or branding mileage that comes out of these statements. So what we did is the InstiView, it's a world's unique solution. As we described, we are the only vendor today to provide this kind of offline interactive data delivery. It's been developed in the HTML5 technology. It's been delivered on the same email as an attachment, and it's completely offline, and there is an option for synchronization of data with the server, and it's a single file. We are not sending it as a zip file that customer has to download, unzip, put in a specific folder, click, and then you can view the file kind of stuff. It's a single folder, single file that's been sent, and we made all the images, audios, videos, everything bundled part of the same HTML file. That's what our unique way of working. We are using proprietary technology to embed all these images and the files part of the same HTML document and ship to the end client. And it's responsive in design so that I can use any device of yesterday, today and tomorrow without any inconvenience, irrespective of the operating system or irrespective of the size of the device and resolution of the device. And it supports all kinds of devices, and it has got an encryption done with SHA-2 encryption mechanism, which is the highest security standard for any financial data, and is also a password protected statement. To open it, the user has to give the password to log in and then see the data, and both of them are ensuring the data security and integrity of the statement. It also comes with an OTP mechanism for retrieval of the password to open the statement at any point of time. And other advantage today, when you run the statements, probably let's say in a 5 to 6 hours of window, a PDF statement we can generate a maximum of 60 to 80,000 statements in 5 to 6 hours time. Contrary to that, This technology helps in delivering 1 million plus statements in the same 6 hours window, which can be further scaled up by augmenting the hardware resources. And the size of the file is very low, and that has resulted into the very less utilization of the bandwidth and speedy delivery of the statements to the clients. And it also has SMS and email based auto sending of data. For example, today a statistic says that around 30 to 40% of the calls that comes down to the call center is related to the non-receipt of statements or wanting of a statement for a specific month or a particular period. Now, with the implementation of InstiView in place, the customers can send an SMS or an email to a specified address with a subject called STMT or STMT30 kind of stuff. Then system recognize the customer by his registered mobile or his email ID and send the password protected statement to their mailbox with a mobile communication on SMS to them. And it's first in the world. You can search across multiple accounts. Let's say if the client has got multiple relationship with the corporate, for an example, you could a bank. If he has multiple relationship, like he has a savings account, credit card, loan account and demat account with the same bank, he need not get 4 different statements. All of them are bundled and sent part of the single statement. So customer sees them as a summary in the dashboard. When it drill down to the subsequent levels, you can go up to the transaction level data and view them out. Or for an example, if it's a telco customer who is having 2 mobiles and 4 landlines for his business or personal, so you'll be getting a single statement that has the data of all these 6 relationships the customer is having with the corporate, and which is today impossible with any other mode. And again, another thing is first in the world, available at offline with multilingual capabilities, wherein the user can switch to his preferred language. So statements are being sent today in English or in any specific language, but there is no option for the user to switch between the languages and view them in the preferred language of the customer. So here the client can choose maybe an Arabic, maybe an Dutch, or maybe any other language that he wanted to see that can be viewed in the system. And there is a color blindness support where the users who cannot see the color, they can see the color blindness support. So what I am going to do is parallelly I am going to take you through the samples of the statement to see how it's been coming over there. So I am just opening some of the mails for the state purpose of this to display it. So I am just opening one of the template. So if you notice, this been sent as the same email attachment. There is no other attachment. I am just clicking on this file, so which is getting opened part of my browser. It supports any browsers, can be a mobile browser, Chrome, Opera, Internet Explorer, Firefox, anything. The user gives the password to log into the statement. Now if you see, the statement has come. Now this is one of the design. I will also demonstrate you a couple of other designs which are possible. Now with this e-statement in place, the design is, the possibility is the imagination of the user. You can design whichever way you want. You can see the list of announcement of the user which has displayed the announcements, and this makes the color blindness. You see that everything is turned into a grayscale, and this is the multilingual. So user can choose the language what he wanted to work. Within a second the language has got changed. So you don't need to have you don't need to connect to the internet to do all these activities. It's completely an offline platform. So the customer has got multiple relationship with the bank. He has got a depository account, credit card and financing probabilities. So there are multiple accounts are there within the deposit. He has got a savings account and a current account. When I click any account, the customer can view the list of transactions of that statement for the given period. So there are multiple statements. Either he can go down to multiple pages, or there are options for him to choose any number of records from this grid. Further, the customer can sort the data by clicking on any of the header marks here. And if you want to search, let's say I want to search all the transactions which are related to my NEFT, right? So I'm just putting the word called NEFT. Now system shows me the transactions which comes to NEFT. So I can go and search whichever the criteria I want. Let's say I'm just looking into the fund transfer which has come to me. So I'm just putting fund transfer. That displays the records which has got a fund transfer. Similar way, I am also trying to create, or I am also trying to understand the amount. I can still do that. And as I told you, there are different designs are there for the system. Let me open another design. So there are similar statements. It's getting open, and same I'm getting a password to open that out. I am seeing the statement here. Now if you see, there is a search option. I can search between the date range my transactions, between the transactions amount my transaction, with the description. So it depends on the need of the client. This particular page can be easily customizable and the design can be brought in. Being an HTML5 based application, we hardly need a week to 10 days time to design a new template and deliver it in line with the client expectation. Let's open another program here. I'm just opening one of the type this. So if you look into it, the password that comes for it is, let's say, 89. So if you see, the customer has got multiple relationships here. System displays all the relationships. When you get into statement, he sees the relationship. System opens the data in line with the transaction of the customer. Now I can do a search between the amount, between the date range, between the transaction, and it searches across all this relationship. So either I can do a search on a single relationship or multiple relationship. The data is universal search, or I can search based on the ranges. So anything which I am looking into this is possible to do with the application. Further, as I was telling, there are different types of relationships or put over there for the client to see, and it also has come with an analytics which comes with a moving chart. You can define the kind of analytics for the clients. For example, to the credit card client, you can give a loyalty program or loyalty point mapping. You can give his spend analysis, whether he is spending what type of verticals he is spending on, food and beverages, travel, electronics, or you can give whether he is doing online or you go to the counter and swipe the card, or dining. So different kind of analytics can be analyzed on it. We can also project his last 12 months spend trend for him to understand how the money has been spent over there. Same way, if it's looking to a savings account, we can see that how many withdrawals are of ATM, how many withdrawals are NEFT, or how many withdrawals are online transaction, so that he understands the transactional behavior. And we can give any type of information here. It's basically a configurable utility to generate the moving chart. Then the specific offers. The other advantage of the interactive offline data delivery platform is you can send personalized statements to the clients, understanding the transactional behavior of them. For example, if you are going to run a campaign which is very specific, let's say iPhone 6s, then you can attach a business logic. You can say that the users who spent more than X amount in the last 3 months will be getting this particular campaign visible for them. Or clients who are having the transaction which is Y amount, they can see another transaction. Let's say it is an Samsung Galaxy offer. So you can define the offers, or you can display the campaigns, or you can display the content. Depends on the transactional behavior of the customer. System has the ability to listen, understand and analyze this transaction and build this statement on the runtime and send it to the client. And you can attach any number of data as part of this. So if you look into, for example, this model, the entire website has been replicated with the necessary links. A client who need to make a payment, he can just come and click here and can pay. Client who need to locate the branch, he can click and locate the branch. And all options which are part of your site are brought over here. When the user is clicking, that goes to the website and opens the 11 pages for you to see. And these are all the ancillary services which can be viewed there. Same way, the analytics are driven in a different fashion it is. So depends on the type, the system comes with multiple methods of showing of these statements. And this is another method where the offers are different, the analytics are different. You can choose the account, then the analytics comes over there. So we have got different methods. You can even send the barcode voucher where customers can redeem based on that. You don't need to send them through physical mode today. So the statement helps in presenting to the client the data the way how you want, with more personalized content, interactive, offline, available across all devices. Some of the utilizations of this program is patient healthcare record, management MIS report, telephone bills, e-statements of the banks, credit cards, mutual fund statements, demat DP account holdings and the customer transaction data, electricity bills, tax statements or any NSDL statements, any statements or any end user B2B or B2C data or partner loyalty program statements, partner the performance statements, all things can be made available part of this interactiveness, which helps the client to easily access the data what he want across any device irrespective of their operating system, and also helps the client to see the data what he want quickly within couple of clicks. That's the advantage of InstiView solution is.